Okay, hello there, my friends. Thank you for stopping in. I hope I can give you something here that you'll find helpful in your endeavors to make some more money. This is my what sold this week on eBay for the second week of November 2016, and I'm gonna go ahead and get right started. The very first thing I sold this week was these 14 new sealed blank VSH tapes. Now I picked these up here and there. I kind of gathered them a little bit, but mostly I got them from the niche in bags and some bag sales. So altogether, I paid about $5 for these. Let's see, I listed them November 4th. I sold them on November 8th, and I got $40 plus shipping. They went. No, I guess it did. They did go priority mail. They didn't go because you can't send them media mail because they're not because they're blank. If they had stuff on them, you could send them media, but they don't have nothing on them. They're blank, so they can't go media mail. So they had to go priority mail. So, yeah, so that was plus shipping. No free shipping on that one. Next. Okay, this is just an organizer. It's a storage case for the 3.5 inch floppy disks for the computer. I had this around for a little bit. I paid 50 cents for this at the Goodwill. Listed it clear back in February of this year and sold it on the 9th of November, and I got $10 plus shipping. So sweet deal on that. Next, and this is I was kind of sad to see this go. I love that Union Jack on there, but yeah, this came from a race car. The whole Skelectric set. It was a tote that was just full of the whole set, and they wanted $5 for it. So, the tote itself was, well, it's not worth $5 because it didn't have a lid or nothing, but it was a bonus to me to get the tote with it. So anyway, this Mini Cooper was basically 65 cents if you look at it, because it's $5 for the whole tote, and then I broke it up into different lots. So this one, and there was a yellow car, and then there was different pieces of track, and broke it up into different lots. So this was about 65 cents is what I paid for this. I listed it October 12th and sold it November 11th, and I got $19.95 plus shipping. Okay, next. And these Tupperware shears, I mean, it's cheap. They're just little guys, I mean, they little spice jars. I actually paid $1.50 for all of them, for the set. I paid about $1.50, and I listed these September 28th. They sold November 9th for $8.99 plus shipping. And last week I got a thing that it was an unauthorized. It was an unauthorized purchase. Who would do an unauthorized purchase for something that cost with shipping $12? What? Why would you even? Who would rip you off for $12 on a credit card? Who would do that? I mean, if somebody's going to take your credit card and is going to use it, they're not going to buy Tupperware. They might buy a $1,500 set of Cutco, but they're not going to buy Tupperware. Anyway, so I don't know. I guess I'm covered. I haven't heard back from PayPal yet. I should be covered by the seller protection. So it's only $12. It's not a big deal. It's just weird. So. Alright, but they did sell, so somebody did want them. Next. You guys probably remember this from a haul video I did. I screwed up on this one. I put them up for $29.99, and apparently I put free shipping on it. They're heavy, and when I looked them up at the niche, they looked like they were selling for a lot more. But sometimes my app, the eBay app, just it doesn't show me everything. It just shows me some of the better things. So, I was kind of lucky when I looked, because when I looked at what some of the other people had sold these for, it wasn't very good, and I paid $5 for them. So, I listed them on November 9th, and I sold them a day later. I sold them on the 10th, and I got $29.99 for them, but they went to Oregon. So the shipping ended up being like $15 or something like that. So I don't know how. I don't know how I got it to go. I don't know how I got it to go. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I don't know. No, that's right. Yeah, they didn't go to Oregon. I think they went to New Jersey actually. So it was cool for me that they went to New Jersey. It was still like $15. That's what it was. Something else that I recently shipped that I screwed up. I don't know why. I must have either screwed up and on the shipping and had free shipping checked and not noticed it. Sometimes I'm kind of tired when I list and I don't notice that stuff. But I should never put free shipping on something like this. No matter what the price is, I should just never do it. Just not. And, you'll find out. I sold that Armatron that I got for free at the niche that I told you about. Free shipping. And it went to Hawaii. I didn't lose money, though. I didn't lose money, but I didn't make anywhere near as much money as I thought I was going to make. That's for sure. Anyway, you'll find that's not till that'll be till like that'll be a few more videos in the future yet. But okay, next. I had these laying around for a while. They actually came from that house where I got those those Dukes of Hazzard remote control cars. They didn't go to these. They went to something else, but they're in bad shape. I mean, I can't tell you if they worked or not. Didn't have any clue. One of them obviously doesn't have an antenna on it. There were some other issues. As is, and that's just for parts. I didn't test them or anything like that because I couldn't. Because I didn't have the parts. There's no batteries or whatever. Anyway, so I had them listed for quite a while. And I really didn't think they were going to sell. People were offering, but they were making offers that were pretty low. I didn't pay anything for them, but I still had to cover that free shipping thing. So I did end up selling them. Let's see, I listed them on August 2nd, sold them on November 10th, and I got $15 with free shipping. And they probably cost about $7 something to ship. They went to, I think, New York, so it wasn't too bad for me. But they're out of my house, so cool. Good deal. Next. I get excited. I put this on one of the Facebook groups because I was so excited when it sold. This came from the same place. It came from the house that I cleaned out. So basically, I got it for free, and I was so excited when it sold. I think I put it on the Alabama Pickers. I think if you're not in that Facebook group, there are a bunch of good folks in there. But let's see. I know I'm not from Alabama, but I just get a kick out of them. So. I listed it on, let's see, I listed this thing on November 4th, and I sold it November 10th, and I did get $150 plus shipping. And actually, this went to San Francisco, and the guy paid $63 shipping to ship it out there. And he was planning on using it. He was going to do his manuscripts with it, and he's really happy he got it. He's really happy, so I'm really happy. Okay, and next. And this is just this is a lot of cassette tapes. Every time that, I get a chance to get these, a quarter, sometimes 50 cents, I'll pick them up. I get them a lot of times at the niche in bag sales, and I just kept letting them build up and letting them build up and letting them build up until I had this many of them. And I didn't pick 45. That's just how many I had when I got around to listing them. So, just all kinds of different ones. There's nothing here that I know, as far as I know of, as being like a real spectacular type of a cassette. I mean, so they're not. They're just, basically, just basic stuff. So let's see. There's 45 of them. I kind of paid probably about $5 for the whole bunch when you figure it all out. What I got them for and stuff. But I listed these on. Again, these were listed on November 4th, and I sold them on November 10th, and I got $30 plus shipping. So sweet. And again, you can't ship these media mail because they are blank. So next, and if you've watched any of my videos, you've become familiar with these kind of things. This is a yellow marigold hobnail. It did have some, as you can see in the picture there at the bottom, you can see some of the flashings off of that one. It's a new one. Or newer, I guess, or whatever. It's not one of the old ones. the paint on this is flashed on. The old ones actually, the old ones were actually amber colored glass, not flashed on paint or whatever that is over clear. So what did I get for this? I paid 79 cents, listed it on October 22nd, and I sold it November 10th. And I did get $15 free shipping, so sweet deal. I had $2.60 to ship it. So, all right, next. This is weed controller. Where'd I get this at? I got this at the Niche in a bag sale. It was in a $5 bag sale. That's where I got it. So basically, I paid about 50 cents for it, trying to figure out all the items in the bag and everything. Listed it on July 2nd, and I sold it on November 11th, and I got $23.99. It was on sale. I got $23.99 free shipping. So the shipping was, it went priority, so it was probably, I put it in a box. I didn't use a flat rate envelope. I put it in a box. So I'm not sure where it went now, but you know, it was still probably under a pound. So yeah, I can't remember how much the shipping was. But anyway, yeah, I got $23.99. So I thought that was pretty good. So next. And these came in, I talked about it before, that plastic cigar case that I bought for $1.99 at the Goodwill. Had a bunch of doodads and trinkets and jingozzles in it and all kinds of things. This is something else that was in there, these old Pennsylvania fishing licenses. There's the buttons and then the paper licenses to go with. And I was surprised that these didn't sell faster. They don't sell very high unless they're much older than these ones, the buttons. Anyway, yeah, they did go for, what did I get? I got $7.99 for them with free shipping, so I didn't make a whole lot because the shipping was still $2.60 to ship them. But it was just something neat to you know, it's just kind of something that's kind of neat to list, kind of different. You know, that's kind of the whole thing is different. Different is a, even if you're not making much, you're adding to the marketplace by putting things like this out there. You don't buy these on Amazon. I mean, you don't get these there. If you want this kind of stuff, you get them off Facebook groups, or you get it off of maybe somebody's personal website, maybe a collector's group or something like that. But eBay's the place to go to get stuff like this. So anyway, yeah, you can kind of see them. They're pretty neat. They're real. Look at the condition on them. They're real nice. So yeah, they were listed longer than I thought. They listed them on August 16th, and they didn't sell till November 11th. So it might very well be a Christmas present somebody got for somebody. So all right, next, and it's just a Nerf gun. It was motorized. Again, I ran this at auction repeatedly. I actually bought this. Actually had a stock for the end to get one on the end, but I sold that separately. So I sold these two separately, and I paid $5 for the whole gun, which was not normal for me to pay that much. But it was a niche, and I just I don't mind so much giving them more money, but I normally wouldn't have paid $5 for it, but I did. And I ended up getting basically it was $2.50 for this and $2.50 for the other one. So $2.50 for this. I sold it. I listed it on September 19th, sold it on November 11th, and I got $18.99 free shipping. So again, I don't remember where it went. It didn't cost too much to ship, so it was cool. All right, next. And this box, it's an old Burns-O-Matic box. You used to have one, you know, those torches in it, you know, the little propane tanks or whatever, the gas tanks, and with the oh, I can't think of what it's called. What are those things called? You know what I'm talking about. The little torch, the metal brass torches with anyway, it was pretty rough. I mean, look at that thing. But it sat in my garage for like forever. I'm not sure where I got it from. I don't remember anymore. But I probably came from a clean out or something like that. But I put down that I didn't pay nothing for it because basically I didn't. Wherever it came from, it's not something I bought for it just showed. It's just one of those things that shows up here. But it was pretty rough. I mean, there's another picture of it. There's the inside. This is just something I listed when I was doing that cleaning out the garage there. That one time I sold that big box underneath it. I sold that a while ago. But yeah, I just kept putting this at auction. Just kept relisting it. And let's see, it sold on November 11th, and I only got $10 plus shipping. So it's not a lot, but it's gone. So again, it's something that not a whole lot of that kind of stuff. You know, it's just not a lot of that stuff. So all right, next. Oh, this is a little bird nest Christmas tree ornament. This came out of that box of Christmassy ornaments and gadgets and stuff that I got at a yard sale a couple years ago. I paid $2 for the box. I mean, when you see Christmas ornaments and stuff that I've sold recently, they pretty much all came out of that box. I don't really have a lot of Christmas stuff to sell, so that was where that came from. So basically, I paid like 10 cents for this thing, if you look at it, because it was $2 for the whole box full of stuff, and I busted it all up in a bunch of different units, a bunch of different listings. So listed, let's see. This said I listed it on October 14th. Yeah, October 14th, all right, but it was October 14th, 2015 that I listed this. I'm missing something in there. Okay, yeah, it was okay, and I sold it on November 12th, and I only got $7 free shipping. So, hey, but it's gone. The other thing I sold, there was a book, Portrait of a Lady. It was Franklin Library. I sold it on Bonanza, so I don't have a picture of it, but it was a nice. It was a Franklin Library one, so it was a real nice binding, and I ended up getting $23.33 for that. So, but I don't have a picture of it because it was Bonanza. But I wanted to tell you about it. I don't get very many Bonanza sales. Maybe once a month, once or twice a month. Not very many. So, that's just the thing. Next. Okay, this is Foley Food Mill. I paid $2 for this. Listed it on February 14th. I got two of them at the same time at the Goodwill. So the other one sold a little while back, not too long ago, but it sold within canning season here, just this canning season here. So it wasn't very long ago, but I sold this one on November 12th, and I got $15.96. I think it was on sale. So plus shipping. Yeah, it was plus shipping, no free shipping on that. So that was sweet. And I actually you can take them apart so that the handle there that's on there, it's got blades inside there. I don't know if I can show you that or not. Yeah, you see that blade in there, the handle's attached to that blade. And then there's that, and then that's the handle. And oh yeah, on the bottom, see, you get that spring and that screw, that nut. I took that nut off of there so I could take it apart, and it made it a lot easier to ship that way. So I think I got it in one of those Priority Mail shoe boxes, so it was a good deal. All right, next. I got these at Walmart a while back. I paid a little more for these than probably what I should have. I paid $4 for these. They were on clearance. I bought a bunch of them. I sold one when I was in Florida back in February, and it's the only thing that got canceled because the guy had to have it. I might have talked about it in that video when I came back from Florida. But I paid $4 for these, and this is actually the first one I actually sold to completion, where I actually shipped it. And listed these on, let's see, July. Okay, it wasn't February. It was September. It was September when I was in Florida. I was in February the first time. The second time was September. I was in Florida. And so I sold this July 15th and sold it November 12th, and I got $10.99 free shipping. So I really didn't make very much money on them. I really should just try to, I should actually probably cut the prices on what I have left and get them going. There's three, I have 3 left. So, okay, next. I bought these at Lowe's a while back, back in the summer, I think it was. Let's see, this one I listed it. I listed it, actually it was earlier than that. I bought it early spring before I could have yard sales, with the intention of putting it in the yard sale because the prices for them were not very good on eBay. I think there was too many and their prices were really low, but I didn't pay much for it, so like $1 or something like that, buck 28 or something like that for this. But $1.38 I paid for it. So I listed it, and I ended up forgot to put them in the yard sale, so I didn't put them in the yard sale. I ended up listing them on July 8th, and I sold this one on November 12th. My throat's starting to hurt, and I got $14.95. Yeah, my throat's starting to hurt a little bit. Okay, next. Now these are some plastic Hot Wheels track. They're just some track pieces. I ran these at auction. They're for the Hot Wheels workshop, and I ran them at auction. I paid about 60 cents for the lot because it was in a box. The box was all shot, and so I took this stuff out of the box and I put it up into lots. So I paid about 60 cents. It was $3 for the box, but I paid about 60 cents for it. Listed it on November 5th. Sold it November 12th. I got $9.99 for this one with free shipping. Shipping was $2.60. So again, not a lot of money, but a little bit. So next, and then I made money on these. Sold for $15. Came out of the same lot. Let's see. Yeah, everything's the same on that, 60 cents, and the same listing day and everything. So they came out of the same box, and so I made my money right there. $15 free shipping. Next, love is a 4-letter word. I had this around for a while. It's a calendar from 1978. It was just neat. I basically had that. I didn't pay anything for it. I don't remember where I got it. I've had it for quite a while now. So let's see. It says I listed it October 23rd, 2015, and I sold it. That's last year, and I sold it November 12th, and I got $12. Yeah, $12. It was on sale. I got $12 plus shipping, so it was cool. Next. All right, I showed these in a recent video. I think a haul video. I think these De Silva casserole soup bowls. I'd never seen them before, but they caught my eye at the Goodwill, so I looked them up, and I got them. I got a good price on them, so I paid $1.98 for them for the pair. So $2 I paid for them. So they were $1 a piece. I listed them November 8th, and I sold them November 12th for $26.95. I got for them. So I got my asking price plus shipping on them. So I don't know if let's see if I can show you that. There's the bottom of them. So if you see that, made in Italy, that kind of grabbed my eye. Well, I looked at the colors. I saw the colors. I saw what they were, and then I looked at the bottom. I saw made in Italy, and I thought, well, let me just look them up quick. And they were doing all right. So there weren't any quite like this, but there was very similar things, so they did pretty good. And I'm not sure if I got a little better price or right around the same price the other people were getting, but I'm happy with that price that I got. So, all right, next. And these came from a Goodwill. Paid $2 for these. Listed them on October 25th. Sold them on November 13th, and I got $20 for them plus shipping. So they are obviously Nestle's World. I think I talked about them. I looked for the other ones. I have other ones somewhere, but I couldn't find them, so I didn't include them in the listing. I just listed these four that came in that. They came right in that styrofoam thing there. So yeah, that was a pretty good deal. I was really excited when they sold. I thought I was going to be holding on to them for longer than I did, because the prices on them can fluctuate pretty fiercely. So when I first listed one of these a long time ago, I got really good money for the one. Just one. I mean, really good money. I mean, it was probably between $20 and $30 for one, which was, really good money the first time I listed them, which was years and years and years ago. So, all right, next. Oh, these were cool. Did I show them? I don't remember. Yeah, I think I showed them in a haul video. I got them at the Niche. I think they were $5 a piece. Yep, there's 2 strings of these. There's 2 strings here, and they were $5 for each string. And I didn't even have to look them up. I grabbed them because I just knew these old hanging tiki type light things. Just they do well. These guys are probably, I think they're like 6 inches tall each one, something like that. So they're not little. They're pretty neat. And let's see, I listed them on November 10th, sold them on November 13th, and I got $75 plus shipping. Woohoo! Happy for that one. Okay. Next. I got these at the Goodwill. I got these at the Goodwill. It was $3.20. So I think that, yeah, so that's like, they were like 79 cents each. So just, of course, plus tax and everything. And I had free shipping on them. So they are Anchor Hawking Wexford cordials. They are like 4 inches tall. They're little ones. If you find these, the little ones are the ones that actually sell for something. There's 3 different sizes. So the big goblets, you can sell them, but they don't sell for. Well, they do. Say you have to look them up at the time. You really do. The middle-sized ones, I don't buy them. I don't buy the middle-sized ones. If I got them for free, I'd pick them up. You know, but I don't buy them. So, and I saw one of the larger ones today for $1.29 at the Goodwill, and I didn't buy it because that's how slim the margins are on them. So I just didn't buy it. Okay, let's see. Next. Heroscape. You remember when I bought that Heroscape back in the spring at that Baptist yard sale? My rummage sale was like a quarter for the whole box, 50 cents or something like that. Yeah, a quarter. It was a quarter for the whole box. Then I sold pieces off on me. I don't remember what all I got so far out of it. Actually, I wrote it down here. I do because I try to keep track of that when I do that. So far, I'm at $52 for everything. But I have more pieces left. I have pretty much all the little guys that are in it. Most of the money came from selling the base pieces the base board that you play on the board, the little octagonal shaped things. That's where most of the money from these came. So it's Heroscape. I listed this on May 26th this year. Sold this piece, this dragon, who was really cool, but not rare. So not a big deal. And I got I did get $12.95 free shipping for him. And his wings come off, so he fit in a nice little 6x4x4 box. So you can, they're supposed to come off. I don't know if I have a video like that. He comes off the stand. He's not connected to the stand. He comes off of it. Yeah, I know I had a video. Thought I did. Oh yeah, and I sold these cards with it. The cards went with it. So okay, and yeah, that's where the wings connect to the body right there. And I just wanted to show that so they could see that it wasn't broke. So okay, next. And this is something. Look, you can see my ankle down there in the picture. Jeez. What a loser. I did this at my yard sale, so look, and it's in full daylight, and look at that photo. Looks horrible. You know, it's like it just really just look at it. It's really weird. I don't know, that the sun was just really bright. But yeah, anyway, so which is probably why the other ones haven't sold. I just sold one. Just one of these Christmas plates sold. These were from Gibson, so I think Gibson's was a Walmart thing. So it was 50 cents basically. I listed it on June 19th, sold it on November 14th, and I actually got $6.50 plus shipping. So I didn't make a lot on it, but it was nice to have to not have free shipping on that. That would have really sucked. So I wouldn't have taken $6.50 with free. I wouldn't have had it listed for $8.99 with free shipping. So, all right, next. Well, I'd like to think I wouldn't. Next, this is a Faltzcraft Sierra flatware piece. Which one was this? 2 forks. I sold 2 forks for $6.99 each. There's 22. There's all kinds of different pieces available in this lot. You get to, I don't know if you can see it, but you get to like pick. You get to pick which one you want. And it goes through and it's got different pictures for each one, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I paid like $1 for, I think I paid $1 for the whole big lot of them. I think it was $1. So let's see, I listed these clear back in my time, and I got $14 for the pair, basically $14 for the pair plus shipping. So that was sweet. All right, next. Just had this in a haul video not too long ago. I got this at the Goodwill. I picked it. Had that yellow pattern on it that was really neat. It's Federal Glass. I mean, I don't know. Here, let's see if I can. Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in on that. Well, let me zoom in on that. Not as close as I want. Can you see that? The Federal Glass it's got right there in the center. It's got a it looks like a kind of a shield right in the center. There's a shield with an F in it. That's the Federal Glass mark. So I don't know if it gets closer pictures or not. Is that any better? Not really. Or wait, here. Yeah, that's a little better. You can see the F in there then. So, yep. So it's Federal Glass. It's just a little bowl. That yellow swirl, and I paid $1 for it. Listed it on November 8th, sold it on November 14th, and I got $15 free shipping. So, and it didn't cost very much to ship. So that was a good deal. All right, next. Santa Claus and the Reindeer. These are little flocked figure, they're just little ornaments, so they're probably maybe 3 inches high, something like that. They came out of that same $2 box, so they were like 10 cents a piece, and they've been listed since October of last year, and they sold November 14th. I only get $6 for these with free shipping. $6 with free shipping. Shipping was $2.60. That doesn't leave me a whole lot of wiggle room on fees there, but again, sometimes it's more about making the sale, even if you're breaking even, or because it creates, feedback. It creates, supposed to help you with it in search on eBay and all that sort of stuff. So that was the last thing, I think. That was it. What's I got on here? What's here? Oh no, okay. Wait, is this the right day then? Oh, yeah. Nope. This is the wrong day. This shouldn't be here. So we're gonna click that, and we're gonna. Great. I know. Yeah. Those are next time around, so you don't get to see them. Although you can see what they are. They did finally start selling. I did sell a few of those shirts, but I think somebody's undercutting me again because sales dried up as soon as I sold a few of mine. People probably just dropped their price down. You can't be making, unless they got them shirts for nothing. I mean, I paid $3 a piece, but if they drop it any cheaper than that, they're really not making anything. It's not even worthwhile to list. But anyway, I paid like $51 for all this stuff. Just a little bit more than that, not much, a few pennies. But yeah, so I paid like $51 for all the stuff that sold that week. And my total sales were $685.21. Now, I didn't have any returns, and I didn't have any no sales, but like I said, I did have that one with the Tupperware that I shouldn't lose my money on it. PayPal should cover me either way. So hopefully I have everything, have all my T's crossed, all my I's dotted, so it should be good, and I don't see them wanting to rip me over $12. So, but you never know. They might. So, that's it. That's all I sold. $685.21. Not super high numbers, but it's fine with me. I'm really happy with that. With that for the week. Let's see. I got my first. I'll just tell you about it. I got my very first earnings from Amazon affiliate, being an Amazon associate and having an affiliate link. I've only got 2 affiliate links. There's a couple on my video, on a couple of my videos. And the thing is that the thing I got paid on didn't even come from the item that somebody must have cruised into Amazon through my link. Whoever you are, thank you. And then bought something else. And I ended up getting $7 for it. So that's the very first one, ever, that I ever. And I used to have a lot of those on my. I had to redo that, by the way. I had to. They had closed my old Amazon affiliate account. They closed it for some reason, and I just had to re-up and go back in and redo it. And they gave me a new one, so it was cool. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. And of course, that got me a little fired up. Maybe I should do that more often and stuff. But I'm not that into it. So anyway, yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching. I'd appreciate you. Oh, I hit 600 subscribers. How cool is that? For me, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've had this channel for a couple years, but I really only started putting videos up on it since this year, since back in February when I got back from Florida. I really only started doing this channel then. So 600 subscribers, that's pretty cool. Thanks, guys, I appreciate that. Let's see, yeah, what else was there I wanted to say? I did notice when I checked my old blog, something, Thrifty Treasure something or other. I can't remember what it is right now, but I was putting videos up in like 2010. I had videos on there that were way the videos from I don't know where they came from. I think they were just like what sold this week on eBay, or what I was gonna put on eBay or something. Just really old stuff that I was doing forever ago. I'm not sure if I loaded them to Facebook or if I put them on YouTube. I don't. It's been so long ago. It's way back. I was like, holy cats! I was doing that. I should have kept doing that. That's pretty neat. I should have kept working on that. Because then I would have had a lot more record of all the things that I've sold in the last like 6 years or whatever. I would have had this huge record of everything, and most of it's all that's pretty much gone. Which is a big part of why I'm doing these videos. Is kind of a video record, kind of for myself of things that sold and what they sold for and all. I can always go back and look and watch my own videos because I'm like that. It's funny, a lot of us, we all like to hear ourselves talk. So I find myself soothing when I'm talking to myself. Don't you find yourself soothing when you talk to yourself? Just don't answer yourself, they say. So anyway, all right, okay, I'm gonna go. Again, not scripted. I do ramble, and if that bothers you, I do apologize. I am sorry that the house is kind of messy back here. It's late. I was busy today. I'm not going to clean that mess up. I'm going to work on it, and as it goes away, I'll probably add different stuff up there. And I shouldn't say a lot. I know. I should not say I'm sorry. I should stop, not say and think about what I'm going to say next. What I'm going to say next is, I know it's Christmas. Enjoy your family, but keep listing. Because historically for me, because of the type of things I sell, and if you sell similar things, I have a better month normally in February. So February is usually, and historically was my best month in the past because of the type of things I sell. I don't sell things that usually go for Christmas presents. I sell things that go to people who collect stuff. That's where most of my stuff is. So last year I had a pretty decent January as well. So, but February was pretty good. Not as good last year as I used to see in previous years, but it was still a pretty good month. So I did not have the kind of slowdown that I would be happy if I would just be able to keep $600 a week going through, through into spring until I get back out and hopefully get cutting some grass and that sort of stuff. But even if I don't get cutting grass, I'm all right. So, all right. Well, again, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button right there, and if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up, not the other one. I like the thumbs up. The thumbs up makes me go cool. And again, I do like answering your comments. I do like hearing what you have to say, even your criticisms, though they can hit kind of hard sometimes. I really do appreciate that you take the time to share your thoughts with me. And I'm not a wealth of information when you ask some questions. I wish I had that kind of knowledge to help you with. I don't really want to. I don't really want to, just be a windbag and blow air at you and pretend like I know what I'm talking about. So, anyway, again, I do appreciate the comments. Thank you for watching and keep listening. Bye-bye.